MLB The Show is your home for the American League Division Series. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Dylan Cease will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now here is Craig Biggio, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Craig Biggio.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. And that's the first down.
Didn't get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Astros lead 1. Astros nothing. League Baseball, the show. Lance McCullers will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
Now the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it. 1 away. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. D-Row, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and in steps Big Frank. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is in time as Castro got him.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. Still no score. Back on the south side, 2nd inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable and
to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, let's take a look at center fielder Adam Engel. You want highlight reel, you want robbing homers, this is your guy. But you aren't able to get those balls unless you can be one of those guys that can just read the ball off the bat. He is an elite defender with plus speed and runs really nice routes to the ball.
Jose Altuve comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Out of the zone, and there are two gone. And with two gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree, and the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Softly down the line toward first. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. He's got it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. In the outfield, Michael Brantley. This guy broke the Indians franchise record for consecutive games without an error in 2013. Has great range and is very sure-handed out there. Always going to make the play.
To the plate now, Paul Konerko. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Konerko, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He's a veteran of 19 seasons at the major league level, which is something you don't see very often.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
1 out, nobody on. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That strikeout was there until he literally can't touch it.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
At the plate, Adam Engel, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, he's 1 for 2. 1-0. Here it is.
Nope. With 2 outs and the base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Well, I stand corrected. I still don't agree with it, though.
Set and a 2-1. Pitch outside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Anderson on third with 2 out. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. A man left for the White Sox will move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman. First delivery to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Engel is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Now to the plate, Jason Castro. First pitch coming. Here it is.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1 to Jason Castro. Third inning, no score to this point. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Craig Counsell.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in now at the plate will be Craig Biggio. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Engel is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. First offering on its way. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. The 2-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Set, now the pitch. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
A little bouncer. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Tucker has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, and neither runner will be able to move up. Well, it's a wasted chance with 1 out in the inning now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Minnie Minoso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball and a strike.
He must have been sitting fastball right there because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
The 1-1. A slow roller down the third baseline. It'll be too late at first. It'll be an infield single as the run comes in to score. In now, Frank Thomas. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. First delivery to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Minoso, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-0 on the way. And here's a slider for a called strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. Paul Konerko would be next. 2 out with the man at first. Base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Stepping in now, Paul Konerko. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Ball 2. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
As a look, now the pitch. And there's the first strike, 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up. It hits really well with runners in scoring position.
There's a line drive, base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hugh. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Into the box, Adam Engel. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. From the stretch. Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone. It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Four runs here in this half inning. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. And the White Sox are out in front, 4-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this. But that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at-bat at a time.
Now here's the first offering. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Two a note to Brantley. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Okay.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that pitch.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, the first baseman, Bagwell.
Now into the box, Jeff Bagwell worked a walk his first time up. And the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. High in the air out to center field. Robert will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
And now in the box, Yordan Alvarez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, if he tries to cheat to something, this AB. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 4-0. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Yoan Moncada. And, Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And 2 now as that one's fouled off. Opposite field to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Moncada leads off second with nobody out. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. Comes set. Now the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
2-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
The batter will be Luis Robert. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The relay throw. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
Answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Standing in now, Minnie Minoso as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 1-1. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll get in there safely.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch to him is off the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
So a man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh.
The 1-0 home. Two out here and a runner at second. this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
He bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The White Sox lead this one 6-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
All right, thanks, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Kyle Tucker is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tucker, just 24 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Popped him up. Thomas has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Tucker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit 1 out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. No balls and 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Pulled toward right center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward, the designated hitter, Paul Konerko. First pitch on the way. Now the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, you can see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2. Down.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Brantley, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
Up next, Adam Engel. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the first offering. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Chopped weakly to the left. Just a tick behind for a strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The third baseman, Yoan.
Now at the plate is Yohan Moncada. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run job by Yohan Moncada as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 8 and the Astros nothing. Craig Biggio digging in now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-1 to count. Two and 2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Still even at 2-2. Popped him up. Anderson shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder, Michael Brantley.
Now to bat, Michael Brantley. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. One out, nobody on. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeff.
So next to bat will be Jeff Bagwell. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Brentley stands at first with one out. Loud contact by Bagwell and a ball carrying well to left. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Striding in is Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now the first pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the White Sox 8 and the Astros 2. The next next batter will be Luis Robert. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the sixth.
Luis Robert.
Here's the first pitch to him. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. Popped up. Biggio over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 9.
So now here is Minnie Minoso. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him. Hit in the air out to center field. Brantley's after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
Digging in will be Frank Thomas. Pitch on the way. Ball one, well below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. So a full count now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken for a ball. They walked him, and the Sox had themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Just off the inside corner. Looked like a changeup. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Thomas isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scored. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Jose Urquidy, the right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
Stepping in now, Paul Konerko. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the White Sox 9 and the Astros 2. Michael Kopech is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, ALDS Game.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit back toward the mound. Anderson scoops it up. And that's the second out. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Into the box, Jason Castro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Last half of the 7th here, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim.
Now here's the first offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. One and one.
Oh, that's the ball.
Skied into very shallow right. Tucker has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
The right fielder, number 15, Adam Engel.
Ready now for the White Sox, Adam Engel. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball one. Well hit to right. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hit to first. Bagwell has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Stepping in once again is Yoan Moncada. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here. And if they do, better location is definitely needed.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, one strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up. Bregman onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Craig Biggio. First pitch of the AB now.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Delivery, and they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Got him to go after that one, but he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Kimbrel's ready. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Now the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So stepping in is Jeff Bagwell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. At the plate now is Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Luis Robert. Pops this one up. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Next to stand in is Minnie Minoso. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Robert leads off first with 1 away. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. is popped up. Bagwell over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Now it'll be Frank Thomas. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the belt, the pitch down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
White Sox leave 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Garrett Crochet comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Garrett.
Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5. Here's the first pitch. Yordan Alvarez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Next to hit, Kyle Tucker. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder. Behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Grandal has it, makes the throw to first, 2 down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next to hit is Jose Altuve, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why it's taken.
In front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Fouled off. Last strike now for Houston. And it's fouled away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Moncada has it. And the White Sox have passed their first test. It's off to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight.